What is up, New World? Ripped just came Master Coaching here, plopping out another New World video for you guys. I have gotten to buy all of my major luck trophies and a bunch of other stuff because of what the market's doing right now. There is a huge ability to make a massive amount of money right now. I made a sheet to go with a lot of these items that are a significant amount of gold that you can get. It's probably about, I want to lowball it and say 6K an hour, but it's way more than that. I think the past couple of hours, I've literally been making 12K plus an hour with these different things that have been happening on the server. The market's starting to stabilize a little bit, so I'm starting to get to see what the demand for things are, how much supply, like how hard it is to actually get those items and stuff like that, and then kind of just been able to theory craft some different components and what those components move into, and what you can start selling those crafted the higher tier crafted things out of those components for. So I made this sheet for you guys, and I'm just gonna kind of go through this and give you guys kind of just my my thoughts about what's happening on the market, and give you guys some tips on how to make some cash as well. So I started out getting excited to start selling like fish sauce, delicate fish fillets, the fish oil, fish roast, stuff like that. But it didn't take off as fast as I would like it to, and I was wondering why that was happening. And so I moved into these recipes, and at the top right here, you can see the different recipes, the new recipes that are in the game now, and the prices that they're going for. And because the prices are so high, the people looking for fish sauce and all this other stuff isn't really happening yet, because people are debating whether or not they're going to spend 40K to 7K on one of these recipes. So I've actually been selling my recipes from about 5 to 7K, so that way I can start selling fish sauce and fish oil and stuff like that as well. So that's kind of like my initial thoughts. The areas that you get the recipes are pretty much in the supply, any of the provision crates, but I've gotten a higher percentage to get them in the provision stockpiles. So keep an eye on that. If you're using New World Database, make sure that you if you're running around Brimstone Sands, that you keep an eye out for those provision crates and stockpiles, because those recipes are selling for a massive amount of money right now. And then the next thing I kind of wanted to run through is in this middle column, the sandstone blocks, the charged sand, the sulfur chunks, and the sulfur have kind of been fluctuating quite a bit. They're starting to go up in price a little bit, just because more people are starting to make these rune glass and the different armors and stuff like that as well. So I would keep an eye on those. It's really not that difficult to get those, so being able to make some quick cash and those, just picking those up on the way while you're doing some of your routes or whatever, is going to be huge. And then after that, just a kind of a brief description, I guess. I put a little key, I guess. In green is stuff that the components are made into. The stuff in the light blue is the actual components to things. The stuff in the yellow is stuff I'm actually starting to move towards and starting to collect, so that way I can sell them. And then the stuff in orange is stuff that I'm kind of just keeping my eye out on, because the prices are still fluctuating, and I don't feel like people really know what they're using these things for yet. So they're kind of just like lowballed on the market because nobody's been buying them. So people are just like putting all their stuff on the market, so that way they can hopefully sell it. The ones in orange, if they start going up, we'll give you an opportunity to buy them and then sell them at a higher price, given some different stuff. So if I'll end up coming out with a video on stuff like that, if that ends up happening. But the next thing I'm going to go into is most of these yellow things. So like acid tinctures, globs of ectoplasm, chitin parts, chitin plate, chitin padding, your wooden coins, your prime armadillo meat, your golden scarabs, and then all your glyphs are going to be huge for making money right now. I am in the process right now of making a route for the ancient globs of ectoplasm, because I've been getting those like crazy. I think this last hour I literally sold, I want to say 13 of them at 1.3K. So I made a pretty good chunk of money. And then the next thing is the prime armadillo meat. Right now, people are using that in the armadillo joran recipe, because I guess people have gotten that recipe quite a bit out here. So I think that that's the focus food, but those have gone up quite a bit in price as well. And I was making about 6K in 20 minutes collecting those armadillo. I wanted to give this to you guys. You can get this sheet, you can copy it, you can, I ended up doing like some on a lot of these things. So inside the sheet, if you literally change just the top prices, so delicate fish fillet, like 45, fish oil $2.97. If you just change those to your market price, it'll fill in the rest of it. So you just do everything, you fill out everything in column B, you fill out everything in column F, and then it will literally populate everything else, the prices for like if you're making rune glass, or if you're making some of these components into the higher tier crafting stuff, to kind of give you a really good grid of how you can actually make money. So I wanted you guys to have this. I hope this helps you guys massively. If you guys want anything specific from this list and you're actually looking for an in-depth guide on any of this stuff, just hit me up in the comments and I will be more than happy to make another video about something that you guys are actually interested in. So I hope this helps you guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.